Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's your girl Kerizii here. Okay, I know I'm on a roll, right? 2 videos. Who am I? Alright guys, so in this video we're gonna be talking about something on a much more serious note. We're gonna be talking about traveling during COVID-19. Let's just say I traveled during COVID-19. I traveled to Jamaica in July, the first week of July. I think it was the 5th or the 6th. I don't even remember. Anyways, I think it was the 5th. Anyways, I left from St. John, New Brunswick, and I went to Kingston, Jamaica. And then I did that the other way with a toddler. Alright, so first thing first, if you are traveling with a child, I would not recommend it. Alright, I would not recommend traveling during COVID-19 if you got kids. Alright, but you know, in the event that you have to, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Now, honestly, if I had a small child, like one that, you know, pre-toddler, that can't walk yet, I feel like that would be a lot easier because you legit have control. You have complete control over the child, right? Which means that, you know, they won't be going and touching anything. Like, believe me, if there was COVID in that airport, my daughter would have caught it, because at one point, I'd be peeling this child off the floor. Okay, like, okay. If I had a straight connection, that would have been a lot easier, but I did not. Okay, I had to make 3. I had to catch 3 flights. That's 3 whole flights right there. Okay, I would say, you know, do the whole wipes thing as much as you can. I mean, there's no going around that. But you see the food thing, like, food in the airport right now is God bless where you can get. You're obviously not able to get the usual, but I mean, I could still get my Timbits, whatever I want from Tim Hortons. I could have gotten that, but there was this little sushi place I like in the Toronto airport, and that place was closed. It wasn't open yet. What I would say number 2 is if you're traveling during COVID-19, you need to be extremely flexible. Alright, and I say this because when I booked my ticket, right, I had one connection. I went from St. John to Toronto to Kingston, Jamaica in one day, right? However, in like a week, I got a notification, and I booked my ticket like less than 3 weeks to my flight date, right? So I got a notification that, hey, new itinerary. I'm gonna be going from St. John to Montreal to Toronto to Jamaica, right? And pretty much it meant that I wouldn't have caught my Kingston flight, because of course, you know, they're doing reduced flights. They only had 1 flight going to Kingston per day. I mean, I guess you can say I should be happy. I guess you can say I should be happy that they even have flights going to Jamaica. I'm completely grateful for that, right? So what happened was that I had to then go to Toronto, overnight in Toronto, and then catch my flight to Kingston. Listen, we won't even talk about my experience going into Kingston. Alright? Honestly, it's just like a bag of excitement. Like, the process was just, if there was COVID on my flight, rest assured, everybody would have catch it, because there was no social distancing going on. The people in the airport weren't enforcing it. Like, I literally had a lady, that one inspection guy asked me if it's my mother or if we're traveling together. It's my first time seeing this lady was at the airport. Okay, but you know, I'm not gonna really, like, I'm gonna still help out people. Make sure that you allocate emergency funds, because you don't know what is going to happen on your return, right? Things change, flights get delayed, and sometimes it may not be covered in terms of like your connecting flights and stuff like that. So they may not have automatically booked you somewhere, or maybe they may have booked you somewhere that you don't like. And listen, especially if you're traveling with a child, you need emergency funds. Alright? And try your best now to stick to the weight limit, because guys, I had such a hard time when I was returning from Jamaica, because as you know, I want to carry the entire island with me and I'm not able to, sadly. So I had to try and make everything whole. I was traveling by myself and it was just me and my daughter, so that also meant I only had so many hands that I could use. But guys, one thing that for some, like, I absolutely hate flying into Montreal. Like, some shit always happened. My bag got busted. Shit was just like, And the support that you normally get, like when they damage your bags and whatever, like when I landed in St. John, there was no one there. But granted, I was still able, my plan was to throw up the suitcase anyways, so it got damaged, like a big rip. But I was like, it's okay, I'm gonna throw it away anyway. I'm not gonna stress myself to go and replace it or have them repair it. But ultimately, guys, I would just say be safe, be vigilant, be observant of not only your surroundings but who you're interacting with. Ensure that you have extra, like more than you need, not just toiletry, but like your wipes, your hand sanitizers, your alcohol, whatever you need to keep your mind good. That's what you need. All right, personally, I wasn't like wiping, like I wiped down the seats and all that wonderful stuff, but I wasn't constantly like, oh, I just collected some food from no, not food, I collected some paper from the air hostess, or I collected some beverage because they were still serving beverage on my flight. I was like, oh, let me wipe. I was just like, okay, at this point I've accepted my risk, and I feel like that's a frame of mind you have to be in if you're traveling with COVID-19. Just have to say, yo, I'm putting myself at risk and I accept that, because anything can happen. You don't know who you're interacting with, and I think that quarantine period of 14 days is extremely important, not necessarily for you yourself, but for those you're going to be interacting with. And if you're going to go look for loved ones, why would you want to put your loved ones at risk unnecessarily? That not make no sense. That not keep. But I must say that I did feel quite safe when I was traveling with Air Canada. They never gave me any issues or anything at all like that. However, they did kick a lady off my flight because she wasn't wearing her mask. So that's the next thing. If you know, say, I can't do the mask thing, or make it comfortable, all off on the traveling, because it's mandatory. But her case was kind of tricky, because what had happened was the air hostess reported her to like somebody else to say, oh, I told her to put on her mask and she didn't put it on. Sis had 2 masks hanging off her face. I don't understand where that whole story came from or what led to it or whatever. But all I'm gonna say, guys, if you're traveling through COVID, pray and protect yourself. Do whatever you need to do to feel safe. All right, so I hope you found at least a little bit of that useful, and don't forget to check out my other videos. Until next time, it's your girl Kerizii. Bye guys. This is me that try to be cute and get one and make a plug something here. But guess what? The font is blue, so it not really show up on the camera. I don't know why I thought it was black, but it said subscribe at Kerizii Rose XOXO. I'm gonna have to replace this. Guys, I love Dollarama. I'm wondering if I should do like a Dollarama finds, because listen, Dollarama is the plug sometimes. Like, listen, you see, even now during COVID, they come through clutch with the Lysol products. All right, so until next time, it's your girl Kerizii. Bye guys. If you guys made it this far, you should have already been subscribed though. I'm just saying. He's right here hyping me up, guys. Yeah, you like when I do it like that? Then I go, babe. Yeah, guys. So as I was saying, yeah, Guys, he's being so inappropriate. I'm leaving this in, you know. I'm leaving this in so people can see how you terrorize me during my videos. Alright, so